Hello everyone, Dr. Mac here with another video. This video is specifically targeting the people who have just part one. I generally always say I'll make a video and I do that, so much plans, but bit of a time restraint at the moment. So I thought that's the best time to shoot while I'm driving to work. Hopefully I don't hit anyone, but that should be okay. So yes, a big congratulations to people who have passed part one. I remember my time was a great time. A lot of smiles. So heartiest congratulations from my side. You totally deserve it. If I'm not looking at you at the camera right now, I want to look at the road. So don't be like Dr. Mac's not looking at us. But yeah. So yeah, big congratulations to you. You all deserve it. I remember my time, as I was saying, and best time, you know. I was in tears when I saw my result, and yes, and definitely you worked hard. But let me stop you right there. Good, there's a signal. Let me stop you right there. It's good to be motivated, good to be excited, and you want to be like more motivated to pass the exam tomorrow. But stop right there. You are not ready yet. It's impossible for someone to be ready in 3 months. It will take you 2 months just to set your home setup and everything. It needs to get you going, and then you'll need more stuff that you'll start realizing. So if you say that I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna dive in and start my part 2 journey tomorrow, you are in for a major mistake. Because there's a 95% and higher chance you're gonna fail, because it's impossible. Even you're one of the most experienced clinician and you've been working in your country for 15 years and you just came here to give the part 1 and you are ready. You think you're ready, but there are a lot of technical aspects involved in there. I always say it's a theoretical based clinical exam. Maybe you're amazing with your clinical skills, but you will need to review most of your theory-based skills put into the clinical practice. And until and unless you cannot prove yourself with that, there's a very high chance you're going to fail in those 3-4 months. So in my opinion, at least 6 to 9 months. And after that, it's more like how good you are and how good your skills develop, and you start to get an idea about yourself as well. But 6 to 9 months, at least, more better. A lot of people spend 4.5-5 grand initially just to get the date. And in 3 months before the exam, people contact me and they're like, Dr. Mac, can you help me with my crown prep? And I was like, when is your exam? It's in 2 weeks. And are you asking for help right now? What is happening? And they're like, no, I actually got the date because I wanted to pass the exam. I was like, come on, try to think wisely, right? You cannot get ready in 2 weeks with a crown prep, because it will take them 2 months to get a home setup, or at least get some jaws and teeth and some drill to start going. And now you're not ready, and you have exam in 2 months or 1 month, and you're asking me, in endo task with the straight line axis, is it okay not to see the palatal canal? How to try and get like a smooth tooth restoration junction? Like in the exam, is it okay to use some sort of slangs? Not the slang, sorry. Like some sort of usage of the medical terms? And they're asking me so many questions, and I'm like, this guy is not ready for the next 9 months, or at least 1 year. He has booked an exam in 2 weeks. Or this girl wants to go an exam in 3 weeks. Like, I'm not saying making fun of someone, but it's like, it's not possible, right? It is not possible. So just play wise and do not book this attempt. What happens? Let's talk about what happens. First, you fail. Okay? Second, it breaks your confidence and you feel like, oh my God, ADC is so difficult. Yes, it's a difficult exam, but it's not life and death. It's not like you're going on a war that it's impossible to win. it is possible, it is doable when you're prepared, when you have the right gear. You don't go in a world war with a knife. Yes, you need the machine gun. You need a couple of launchers and grenades, right? You can't go with a knife and say, actually, I think I should be okay to survive in World War IV with a knife, without a grenade. I was like, come on. What happens first? It breaks your confidence. Your confidence is now gone. And now you feel that, this exam is so tough, your mental level and you psychologically it has damaged you. That's number one. Because confidence plays a big role passing the exam. Number two, you wasted that $5,000 or $4,500, whatever is the fees right now, that you could have bought some eye pairs, some loops, good material, your home setup, and actually invested that time doing maybe a course or getting some demos from someone and getting actually ready, rather than spending and putting in the bin. So if you're one of those people who are actually thinking that, I'm actually going to give the attempt in 3 months, might as well put that money in bin. A lot of people might tell you that, it's good to actually give it straight away because it's good to learn experience. Why you want to learn from a failure? Because if I go somewhere and they say, someone tells me to do a procedure and I go and read the research and I say the failure rate is 95+%, I'd be like, I don't want to do that procedure, right? Until the person's dying anyways. You're not dying. You're not in a life-threatening situation. You have time. And trust me, with the new pattern they have, the new center they have a lot of dates. It's not like the previous pattern that, 3 years ago, that exam happens once in 6 months. No, it happens every week. 3 times a week even. So you will get a date. Just try to be ready. Once you're ready, you automatically, give the exam. Don't spend $5,000 in the bin, losing your confidence, getting a sort of psychological damage in your mind, and then saying, actually I failed and I don't know what to do and I've actually lost $5,000. Let's earn some more money. And so don't do this. Don't fall into this trap. Yes, you will pass, but spend time. This is a journey. This is not a 100-meter race. I'm sorry. This is not a 100-meter race. You have to play it like a marathon. Take your time, slow down, and start going. If you feel I'm going to go tomorrow and pass the exam, you're just cheating yourself. Like, I can cheat the whole world saying how good my skills are. I cannot cheat myself. Same as with you guys. You can cheat the whole world. You cannot cheat yourself, and you're not ready. So when you know that automatically, and your mind's telling you, yes, you are not ready, try not to cheat yourself. Okay? So if you have more questions, feel free to DM me on my page about how to start. I made a detailed video on how to start your clinical journey previously as well. It's on YouTube. It's on my Facebook page. Feel free to have a look. My Facebook, my YouTube is all with my Instagram, Dr. Murtaza Mac. So you can get the links with the Facebook. But yeah, I would say, please do not fall into the trap. Like, I don't earn anything telling you this. There's so many dentists out there. I'm not insecure that if you become a dentist in 3 months, you're going to come take my job. So I don't have anything, telling me to stop you from going and give the exam. If you really want to, if you feel like you don't like to listen to people, you can go and give an exam in 3 months. And I don't like to demotivate people, but in this circumstance, you have a 95+ chance, actually even more, that you're going to fail. So might as well save that money, buy loops, get your home setup ready, pay someone to give you some demos to going on. Again, don't go and start your 3 weeks course as well. You can't do that as well. Again, take your time. Home setup ready first. Take some demos first. Get going. Then we do everything. So it's a slow process. Not too slow. You may be able to do it in your first attempt if you do it properly in 1 year. But it's not a 2-3 months job, especially when your home setup's not ready and everything. You have no idea about the exam. So hope that helped, and we'll see you all with the next video. And my apologies for shooting the video like this in the car, not facing and everything. But if I don't do it, I won't have time, which I'm a bit afraid of. And then more than 50% of the people who have passed part 1 would have already submitted their application for part 2 exams. So I thought it's a good idea to just get your point there. With my dream project, it's all about giving a message out there for what I think is right. It's not about saying that coaching center is wrong or that person teaching is wrong. Now, it's not all about that. It's about my experience with the ADC journey, my life being a dentist, and what I've learned through that ADC process. And I want to pass it on. I want to convey that process. So if that helps someone, if you feel like what I'm saying makes sense, then take your time. Do not rush into this process. And I'm very sure you are good and you will make it and you will be there where we all are who have passed the ADC exams right now. But if you try to rush through the process and say, I'm going to take a shortcut, there's no shortcut in this process. So hope that helps. God bless you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.